repairing a cracked paddle. All we have to do is glue it. The problem is clamping a thin board like this. And there's a lot of force in the clamping. The other thing, when we do clamp this, we want to avoid causing this crack to run and running the length. This is kind of banana shaped, so pushing down here will push up in this area. So we need to support this when we're clamping this area here. Now we need to take a board with a groove. I took a piece of old flooring, but you could take a piece and run it on the table saw. You don't need to use flooring for this. I ended up putting this on my table saw to open the groove up so that the width of the paddle will slide in. So that would have been no more work than just taking a standard board and running it on the table saw. Okay, once you have that, now we need to put the gluing jig together. Now we're going to drill 2 holes, one in each board. I have them stacked back to back, and these are going to be pivot points. Okay, I cut a scrap board here, and this is going to be the support. And I cut it to the length that would allow this to clamp. And these, by the way, finished at 20 inches, and that just happened to be half of that board. Okay, this is the position I'm going to mount it. I'm going to drill pilot holes for screws. You could use bolts for this also. Okay, I'm using a standard wood screw, and it's in the pilot. Okay, that allows this to pivot. Okay, this back area here, I want to support that, so I'm taking rubber inner tube, and I'm going to wrap this under tension. Each time I wrap it, I pull it, so this is going to have a lot of force. And then we tuck it like that. Okay, so this is being held. It'll block this from continuously splitting. Now we need waterproof glue. I'm going to use Tight Bond 3. And we'll put this in the groove. Okay, now what I'm going to do is take a piece of cord or thread. This is a piece of nylon thread, and I'm moving the glue up into the thin part of the crack. Okay, you can see it went up into there. Okay, now we got to make sure we have glue in the joint. Okay, now we need clamping pressure. Taking a piece of paracord, this is extremely tough stuff, and I'm going to tie this on the end, and I'll make a square knot here. Okay, paddles in the right location, and we take a stick and we start tightening. As this twists, you can see the paddle closing. And one more should be enough. Okay, now we take another stick here and block it. Okay, you can see the glue squeezing out, and that's perfect. Wipe off the excess. On both sides. That's what I was looking for. The end needs closed. Okay, now we leave that dry overnight. It's been 24 hours. Let's take the clamp off. Still had good tension on it. And the glue held. Let's clean it up and put a finish on it. After a quick sanding, I'm applying spar varnish, and that will create a waterproof finish on the wood. This paddle will be ready to use tomorrow. Thanks for watching, my friends. Bye-bye.